Hey everybody, Leo here, Leo's Garden in the Suburbs. And what's behind a white picket fence, you might ask? Well, my garden. Yeah, looking a little rough, but you know, that's kind of how things go. The blackberries are flowering and starting to produce, so I'm so happy about that. I always look forward to this time of year. Strawberries have been doing pretty good. Only problem I've been dealing with, of course, is the little pill bugs and some ants. So there and over there have been doing really good. The grapevine is taking off. And planted some rosemary, went and picked that up. We have some lettuces finally starting to come up a little bit here and there, but I might just pluck that out. Some more strawberries over here, along with asparagus. Looks like that one might have gotten uprooted, but ooh, look at that. I'm gonna have to take that one and enjoy it. That's what I get for being the one walking through the garden. Ooh, do we have another one? Oh, yes, we do. Look at that. I'll gladly take that one. There's all my garlic. Got some new carrots going, some chives. Planted some more carrots and some beets back there. So that'll start popping up here pretty soon. My potato patch, along with some pole beans and some squashes. As you can see, I've started to go ahead and tie these up. Some of them kind of get a little ahead of me, so I'll have to, this is what I use right here. So I have to add another twine there. As you can see, the white moth is around and I can't stand them. So yeah, normally I start everything from seed, but there are certain things that I don't. So like really hot peppers. A friend of mine asked me to grow some hot peppers for him this year, so I went and I got a habanero and Armageddon, and this one here is a Mad Hatter. So never grown those before, but those all over there are volunteer tomatoes. Some squashes that I transplanted, so they'll look a little rough for a day or two, and then they'll start going. And so y'all are probably saying, what is going on here, right? Slanted. So I built this bed, put it out here. I'd already had some things growing in it, like my peas, which are really starting to do good. Some of these are just snacking peas, like these, you know, some good cold snapping peas, sugar snaps and stuff like that. And then some other ones I grow for shelling, which would be more on this side. See if I can find one or two. I pulled some off yesterday, so you know, you do that and then you're like, oh, now I can't find them. Yeah, so they'll look like this until they get bigger, and they'll start filling in the pods and everything else. So just letting those go. Yeah, there's one, pretty good one there. That'll fill out and take it in and freeze them so they can be used later. A squash plant that's doing really good so far. I need to stake him up. A couple of them in there. Some more transplants, and those are my vining squashes, so got them in. All of my peppers are in. So my jumbo jalapeno that I go and buy one of every year, and a couple other hot peppers, but most of the rest of it's the snacking and bell pepper type. And then the tomato bed with some cucumbers over there. And that's a volunteer basil, mammoth basil from last year. And then a basil plant and a dill plant that I bought. I get the dill because later on in the season, when we're dealing with the tomato hornworm, he'll go after the dill before he will the tomatoes. This tomato here is a volunteer from last year, and it seems to be my best one. And then a tomatillo back in the back, and more of the blackberries going. And then got a mixture of red onions, as you can see here. Just some of my onions that have been here for a few years, and plus all my garlic. So then once this bed gets empty from the onions and garlic, I'll put some more onions in here, and I'll also put in my melons and stuff, because I like my melons to come up, connect to the fence, and then I let them run down the fence line. So that's everything that's going on right now. Wanted to catch you all up and let you know it's you know, sorry that I haven't been on for a little while. It's been a little crazy. I As you can kind of see, we're tearing apart the herb garden over there, but I gotta do a lot of harvesting, a lot of spearmint and other things that the wife grows, and we're replacing them with those kind of beds over there. The more metal, we can fence them in better. They're about 2 foot wide, 2 foot tall, by 8 foot long, and I'm gonna put 2 more down on this end, and then that way we can fence those in, keep the dogs out of it a whole lot better than we do, and also keep the dogs from jumping up the fence and wanting to say hi to the neighbors. So what I keep looking for in my garlic though is, I know a lot of these are hardneck, so I'm looking for the scapes to start running, which should be happening anytime now. And then we'll harvest those and we use those to make pesto and everything else. All right, well, thanks for joining me. Thanks for continuing to see what we got going on here. I recommend it if you're not out in the garden yet. You need to get there. It's we're into May, so now's a good time. You still get some rain and everything to keep you from having to water all the time. And the heat's starting to come in, so you'll be moving away from your cold weather to your more warmer weather crops. So your tomatoes, your peppers, your squashes, those kind of things. But go ahead and get them in the ground. Beans, get those in the ground now. Do your pole beans and do your just your bush beans that you can use for green beans. Now's a good time for that. And then you wait till a little while longer and you can move into growing your beans that you're going to use for drying and canning. So like your pinto beans and cow beans and stuff like that, that you'll end up eating more towards the winter months and everything. So thanks for joining us again. I look forward to seeing you soon, and make sure to get another video up quicker than a month down the road. Remember, if Leo can grow a garden surrounded by a white vinyl fence, so can you. We'll see you soon.